Busia, come with me again, oh, come with me again. Busia, and easy, baby, I shit, and Dr. Hassan Ayariga, any bra quick one. Is not easy. Now, a job almost saw, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, to me, could do Joy FM. Ebra and I see they were doing some analysis, and I'm saying this on authority. Say those guys who were saying those things on Joy FM, prepare for the wrath of the Gamanche. I can tell you from where I sit. Prepare for the wrath of the Gamanche. The second. Okay, prepare for that. He's coming with strong energy, and he's coming with a lot of stuff in Joy FM. It's Joy FM for you guys who pay for what you did. Whatever you did, no, Gamanche is sending out his men to come there. Let's go and listen to Dr. Hassan Ayariga and
time to leave Ghana. Yeah. Tomato shirt. Red. Me say we are coming to give Chukwu the Jew. So Chukwu the Sautia. Me, I kind of figure say anytime by extension you watch the show. But so on Timin, somebody call Chukwu the Jew. Tell him on CTV Live tonight. Yeah, be man a time with the countdown, the roadmap detailing the circumstances that you have to leave Ghana peacefully. So it's coming. Okay? Maybe we are at the Come on. Tonight, folks, we just take off with Ghana Speaks Proudly, brought to you by Biogas Expert Engineers. But main country will say, yeah, they do we now. So no what I say. Be na one kasa person we see we dying. A dana will be seeing no. We see we are. Adiaba kuna see a year dying. It's what you call the state of the art kitchen. Queen Elizabeth didn't be a BCM. And now say you be see Diana Mawa from a form all up roofing. They are a company a be boss amo. We are you be the state of the art kitchen ewo mama Palace. In addition, he has responded to a letter from the king of the Ghana state calling on him to suspend his Yam festival, insisting that the event had already been postponed before the letter reached him. And tonight we go deeper to probe and uncover what truly lies behind all of this. First of all, let's establish that it makes sense to some of us. The very posture and reaction of the self-style embattled Chukwudi Jude seems to suggest that nothing actually went wrong with him during the funeral in Asante region. So, and I dream koma yebidine. Na Chukwudi say, ono nenimu nwase ewa santimemu. Ebiom eyenwa yekoye no so obia bibie nsi ho. But Kweku, I tend to perhaps agree with him. Say yes, I accept the spirited pushback now, or the abano. Say that spirited pushback now tells you say me ancha mesumesa. Why not? Say me na menime guasi say ya. Definitely, may ye be to as it were suggest to say all is well. Meanwhile, all is not well. So what Chukwudi Jude is doing is a psychology trying to psyche the minds of Ghanaians. All is well, but all is not well. He was heavily disgraced, annihilated, embarrassed, and talk of all the adjectives about me. Now on Wednesday, I gave a scenario. Now watch this. This is Chukwudi on my left, and on my right is why Santehene. Within the inner perimeter and the proximity of both, Santehene Osei Tutu II was watching him directly. Now, at the space now, no. Santehene knows it is Chukwudi standing there. So, Baron OH said, the Santehene's chief of staff, Bafo Kenten Krachi. I say, oh man, Santehene would have just called Chukwudi, said, come. No, you're doing. Ento Abasakuma and I said, what don't say better than say him? Did that happen? Now there is a gentleman who went there. Oh no, say no one and I'm touchline is also no idea. But what we know is that Santehene called him. And that is MPP's wine, Abronye. Abronye was called by wine Utufo, and then Onene Uchiano, and then so Kasache Nutunufu said, Yehuana. But Chukwudi was just hanging there. completely what? Isolated, completely dumbfounded. The royal kind of priesthood was reduced to nothing except to call it a rag to mop the floor. Now, when Alhaji Hassan Ayariga was he trying to find his way to see where the king was? He just went straight and shook hands with the king and everybody. Now, Chukwudi is out there telling a different story. This is how he was embarrassed, disgraced in Ashanti region. And I tell you tonight, your disgrace was carefully orchestrated to ensure that you not have handshake with the king. And I warn you about this. When your unscrupulous Nigerians took the king there and put an effigy over the king's head, I told you, take responsibility of this. Not you, not the Nigerian High Commission. And in all of this, you still could find the need to go there and have handshake with the king. And I'm saying tonight, the reason is also simple. He has to put up some form of defense for himself in order to cover the deep embarrassment he had encountered. And in that sense, his reaction could be seen as a step in the right direction. I can agree with you. You were totally disgraced beyond. Now, back in Nigeria, back in Nigeria, you have become a laughing stock and a rat to mop the floor. Chugudi Jude, I'll come at you tonight and we'll give some history. But before I do that, let me go at Joy FM Multimedia, precisely a program that just ran, a program called Ghana Connect, and was hosted by Kweku Asante. Now, Kweku, you may be watching because somebody told you that watch this show. Now, you know what? What are you saying? Before Kweku Asante joined his panel this night to do that program, Kweku Asante of Joy FM was saying on his Facebook, ran a program and trying to, as it were, assuage that, hey, the Ghanaians who are pushing this agenda are pushing what you call xenophobia. And tell me, Kweku Asante, did not do that. By doing so, Kweku Asante has prejudiced, has taken sides, and of course, has condemned the Ghanaians on the flip side of trying to let Ghanaians know, and the Ghanaian authorities, the danger that lies between us and the Igbos and the rising tension. Now, when you do this on your Facebook, and then you come sit in your studio at Joy FM, and then you call panels to come and speak, and now make it look as though the king of the Ghana state got it all wrong. For the mere fact, he said, Enkraheno anyen ye, and by say Enkraheno actual letter diama Igbo keno. Not just say, why? Ye preach xenophobia. Sani ye trao, ewo Joy FM. Now listen. You also laid a certain emphasis. We said, yes, the king of Ashanti, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, and the Ghana chief, need Teko territory, both visit London to join Ghanaians there to celebrate their what. Yes, it's true. Including the king of the Ghana state also go there to sprinkle quickly. That's true, it's true. But a question, tell me, go back to Joy FM and sit there and tell us, at what point did you see here that the king of the Ghana state, Akko, London, United States, Canada, and all over the world, say, Waba, now he has come within American state, the 50+1 District of Columbia, say, Oba Besisi, na himfo, na arrowhead, the arrowheads in all of the 50 states. Let's again stay a while longer in Britain. At what point did the king of Ashanti Osei-Tutu II, who go to London, and he remains the only king where Queen Elizabeth will bow before him? Do you know that? And do you know why? Do you know why? Why the Queen of England will bow before the king of Ashanti? Do you know why? But even that, when Osei-Tutu II, Edru Londoner, on Kodru Hose Wabobo ne lieutenant say, oh, anyway, we were Scotland, we were Windsor, and all those places. Where? How? And on top of that, now they create an entrenched position. Say, no, we want to take the London Metropolitan as our own, and that we want to build our kinship, and then we want to what? Inculcate all the lifestyle back home in Ghana, here in London. And that they are expecting the British Metropolitan Authority to what? To erode them, inculcate them into the British traditional royal whatever. Wait, what is the meaning? What's the intentions here? And what's the motive? Now listen. This is a man who has come here by virtue of the fact that Wawari. And to know by ya, or say Yakwa this 250 acres of land, and we want to build what? Something we don't know what it is. No, oh yeah. They are expecting that one day an Igbo man will become 50 acres, or say one day an Igbo man will become president in Nigeria. And when that man becomes president, he will come where? To Ghana. And have whatever with them there. By the way, all this cultural diversity and so forth, who is against it? You should know that this Igbo man has been in Ghana for God knows more than 2 decades. Question remains, why now? Why the rising tide now? You should answer that question. Joy FM, Kwekwa Santi, you should answer this question. The man has been here for 2 decades. The question remains, why do you think the rising tension now? Have you besieged or trying to find out what exactly are the issues? It's not about being xenophobic. Now they are not to have. Morally. Now, back in Nigeria, these are a group of people. Woman so abetra Ghana. Back there in Nigeria, with our research, hey, the Nigerians are warning Ghanaians, hey, beware of this tribe. And that this tribe, as part of why Nigeria has not known peace, is because of this tribe. And then they give us historical antecedents and walk us through the path. What is it? The Igbos. Before Igbos, not Igbos, somewhere in the 60s, there was a war of which you should know, called the Biafran War. And how many people, several dozens of Igbos were killed against the backdrop of, say, the Igbos are trying to what? Establish a state within a state. And where is this done? You should answer the question. They want to build a state within a state. They want to have their own currency. They want to completely have everything. How can this be back in Nigeria? Nigeria is made up of what? 36 states. But the question we should be asking, why is it that the Igbos want to have their own state? So this brought about a civil war, and thousands and millions of Igbos were killed. And ever since, the Igbos have not relinquished on this one, this so-called enviable kind of agenda. Now they mean to be said, everywhere they will go, they are going to simply establish their what? Their thrones, their hegemonies, and their what? Preponderance, traditional preponderance. And do you think, when the attention of Ghana was brought to this, it is about we Ghanaians to just keep quiet and watch them. That before we realize, part of Ghana's land have become what? Igbos. By extension, the Igbos are marrying Ghanaians. They are having children with them and many more. So in the name of cultural diversity, which you guys claim it is nothing, there's nothing wrong with. But by the time we know, they have taken over our political system, our traditional system, and everything. And Ghanaians may have no say in anything. Like seriously? Kwekwa Santi of Joy FM and your partner, you need to be schooled well. And you need to know what you have to know. And I dream it. Yeah. Now, my chum said, go and research properly. Go, understand you're a law student. Go and educate yourself very well. Nobody is against the Igbos, or Nigerians. But fundamentally, what is going on is pretty much more you and Ernesto. Ernesto is a very good friend. But I think Ernesto exposed his ignoramuses this evening on your show. They claim they know, yet they are swimming in their own pool of ignoramuses. And for me, I'm again asking the very last question. At what point Joy FM now finds it very, very comfortable to be discussing Ghana-Nigerian tide? I'm asking you. At what Joy FM, all the media houses in Ghana have quiet. The only journalists I'm seeing hearing them is one, what's the name of Kojo Dixon of Angel FM? Fantastic guy. Doing fantastic. And Efia Poku of Needs FM. The rest of the journalists, consider all the 16 regional capitals, media houses in Ghana, including Joy FM. You are quiet. Joy FM has remained quiet. My question is, why tonight Joy FM finds it very comfortable to be discussing the issues? You know why? I know one of your guys, Andy Dusty, and his relationship with. But I stand to not to go in there because I love you guys there. But the manner in which Joe FM want to handle this issue, me, I'm taking it to be like, Charlie, it's the very first time you guys are coming into this equation. Do your research properly. Or else, I can assure you, it will go bad and fatal. But if you care to know, tonight, we are giving the Chukwudi guy a momentum and a time ultimatum to leave Ghana. And let Chukwudi dare. Let Chukwudi dare and say he's calling the bluff. And let's see how it's going to go tonight. Well, tonight on the front line, together with Dr. Hassan Ayariga, we will state authoritatively, categorically, the final roadmap leading to the deadline for the self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude. As the countdown begins from tonight, the clock is ticking for him to leave this country before the unexpected unfolds. Unfolds and draws him into a state of unknown and finally into the abyss. The countdown begins tonight. Let Chukwudi Jude play around this and let's see how it goes. Now, before Dr. Alhaji Hassan Ayariga joins me, let's take a moment to trace the genesis of all this. Indeed, what brought this self-styled and embattled Chukwudi Jude into the picture. Answer na doc be join me. Yamo 1 or 2 video be nchirawo. Hwe kwan ya papai Chukwudi ne nsem ne start no free him. Eba ne say no be right equation mo. No no mpo na na so oye ohene ana nti he no free. Well, somebody has also done a very good research. Watch this. Na hwe be bia all of this drama began. Take a listen.
I'm here to talk to us again about this Igbo king matter. This is a matter I thought was going away. So I had done some recordings about this whole matter, but I thought it was going away. So I just put this up. But just recently, the government has come out to come and say that he has stopped the man calling himself the Igbo, Chukwudi Ihinetu, from celebrating the New Yam Festival. So it has sort of like heightened this whole matter all over again. So I've decided to do this story from videos that I recorded way back in July, but I held on to them for some reason. But now I want to just put it out there. Now, what is the story? This whole business about Igbo king, whatever, began with 2 men. This man here called Jeffrey Mokugo, and this one here, who we all know, called Chukwudi Ihinetu. Now, how did it begin? 2011, this man took this man for the first time to the Igbo Yam Festival in Ghana. And that is where the confusion began. Now, one of the patrons of the Igbo community in Ghana, his name is Chief Michael Okereke, has been telling me how it all began.
Igbo community held New Year Festival in 2011.
Okay.
I was the chairman of that. He was the chairman of that. Yes. And it was our grand patron. It was our grand patron who brought him that time.
Right.
So after that, you claim to be king of who?
Well, the grand patron brought him.
Yes, at that New Yam Festival.
Okay. In 2011.
2011. So all of a sudden, you bypass even the person who brought you, you want to be king over him. Is that how to, in your village, is that how to be a king? Are you getting it? So that is how, so he's not our king, he's not our leader, he's not a member of Igbo community, Ghana.
Okay, so as you heard from Michael Okereke, this man brought this man, and all of a sudden now, this man is wanting to be king. But that is not the whole story. The point is this, that when this man brought this man, he then realized that this one wants to be Igbo king Ghana. Because he brought him, he thought that he would be king and maybe this one would be one of his lieutenants. But I realized that this one was pushing to be king. So he rushed to Lagos. I was told by this man that he then rushed to Lagos and made the Igbo king Lagos, or Eze Igbo of Lagos, crowned him to become Eze Igbo for Ghana. Then this one also got elders in Ghana here to now crown him as Eze Igbo Ghana. With the thinking that if this man went to Lagos to be crowned king, it means he's a sub-chief because he is now subject to the Eze Igbo of Lagos. This man is now subject to the Eze Igbo of Lagos. So he now got himself to be crowned king. So now when this man returned to Ghana, it became a confusion. It looks like now this man is claiming to be Eze Igbo, and this man is also claiming to be Eze Igbo Ghana, both of them. So that confusion had to be settled. But the Igbo community Ghana dissociated themselves from both men. Please, this is very critical. This point I'm making is very, very critical. The Igbo community Ghana dissociated themselves from both men, and by issuing a statement, which I'm displaying on the screen right now, claiming that this man has gone to Lagos to be crowned. This man has also got himself to be crowned in Ghana, and both of them are coming to do coronation. This man was coming to do his at Kama Conference Center, and this one was coming to do his at the trade fair. So the Igbo community issued a statement calling on national security to stop both of them. That is in 2012. In 2012, they called the national security to stop both of them because what they were doing was going to bring confusion. So clearly, like I said, it means that in the Igbo community in Ghana have dissociated themselves from both of them. Now, why did the Igbo community say that both of them, the two of them, cannot make claim to anything they are claiming? Because according to them, in their constitution, there is nothing like Eze. In their constitution, what they know is that they are a welfare committee, a community, and then they have a president, and the president is elected from each state because there are 5 states under Igbo. So they said that this is how they elect their leaders. So after every 3 years, they elect leaders. But these people are now here claiming to be Igbo. So they dissociate themselves from them. Now, Mr. Louis Okori has been explaining to me what kind of leadership structure they have. And they explain clearly that there is nothing like Eze in their leadership structure.
The structure is that the executive is run from the 5 constituent state unions of Anambra, Imo, Abia, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo. 5 state constituent.
No, mention the states again. Anambra.
Great, guys. So what were the discrepancies and how Chukwudi managed quickly to sneak into this whole game plan? Completely out of the scene, from nowhere. But today, he's speaking as if all is well. No. Genesis, no. Well, a brother from another mother has just joined the show. Odisheba in USA. Odisheba in USA, of course, he's the host of the program called The Raisin Show. The Raisin Show. Odisheba, power to you there. Yes, one of the guys on the social media, YouTube, TikTok, he's done a fantastic thing. Very, very. Monday, but the picture show. Yes, The Raisin Show. Odisheba, crazy guy. You've joined the show, so and you've connected internet. You've been come why Odisheba, good one. Now, we are learning that Chukwudi has come out to deny ever being embarrassed or disgraced in the Ashanti region during the festival rites of Asantehima. Or say, Adebia and Kosu Hon and Cressa. Now, between you and I, no. Say, and yes, I know assembly. Nemum Kumasoni in Guasepa no Joe. But Waba or Kansase assembly Yanekre. Tia Asamna walk and said, you're okay. Yan Tumusana. Listen to him.
Most of all the kings I've visited, Kofrodia King, ran Ghana. That is what everybody knows me for. That humility, that respect to my elders and to the kings, that I submit to your authority. I also display the same culture of Igbo, because Igbos, our culture is all about humility. Our culture is all about respect. Our culture is all about, being humble to elders, and I display that humility before the whole world. And a lot of people are applauding us for that because that is our trademark. And after that, we bowed and we left. We hesitated. And nobody denied me. There was nothing like denying. The king has never ever denied me of not having a handshake with him. And it's not everybody that go there had a handshake with the king. Hundreds of kings that came there, hundreds of king mothers, hundreds of great men and women that came there. It's not all of them. I had a handshake with the king. But I'm so surprised. A couple of minutes after that, the news stories from some Ghanaian bloggers was the king denied having a handshake with me, that the Michelle Palace disgraced me, that the Michelle Palace didn't allow me and all that. This is 100% lies and a fallacy from bloggers that are looking for content. It's 100% lies. Nothing like the kingdom disgracing me or denying me. No. Number 3, bloggers.
Guys, ninsemini osini na intro. But guys, do we have his video no? Ojina Santi hinenim no oya de yin. Before Santi hine no. We obeko Santi hinenim no. Now why no guys, I think we have the video there, right? Yes. Look for that video quickly. Let's see it. Now, he's saying say no airs perhaps month tonight. And we are calling on all state authorities to be in notice. My guest, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, is right here at my left. Doc, you love the punch or you love the greeting? Which one?
I love both. I love both. This
Good one,
is
good
action,
one. Yes.
This is seriousness.
Exactly.
I love both.
It's been a while after all the back-to-back, then the demonstrations and all of that. The walk, many things, and yeah, it's been a tiring job out there, including what you are putting out there, like a conference coming on. But before that, then came Asantehene, had this is bidding farewell to the Santehema. He went there and all of that. We'll come to that, but something is boiling tonight. On the flip side of that, we just heard. You and I were watching.
Yeah,
we're listening at the same time, and. Joy FM is a reputed radio station, you know. We've done a lot of programs with them in the past and now.
Yes.
Now, on the flip side, Joy FM program Ghana Connect. Single out the king of the Ghana State, Teko Churi. And of course, painting a picture, making it look as though what he did was completely untenable. What do you make of this Joy FM's position?
I think that was some high level of hypocrisy and hypocritical analysis. A lot of people called me to listen to Joy. And that they were discussing the Igbo king and the matters relating to the. And I asked him whether it was live or it was just a pre-recorded. But he said it was live, so I decided to tune in. I was with the family. I tuned in to listen, and to be very honest, the sort of discussions they were having and the kind of people who were having that kind of discussions. There was one young lady, I don't know her age, I can't tell because it was a voice message. She was the only one who was talking.
Fantastic. You noticed that.
Of wisdom and understanding of the whole.
The lady, I think it's Christiana or something.
Yes, and she said, this is not a situation where somebody comes to your country and want to build a kingdom, and you sit here and you are saying that they should be allowed to do their tradition, perform if the king wants to perform a tradition. First of all, who says he's a king? See, when people have no knowledge about certain things, they speak out of context. There were some people, some young guy, I don't know whether he's young or old or whatever, sitting out there and talking gibberish. You know, so I was like, whoa, is that how this thing happened? Then I started getting calls from my boys and the youth of this country, and they wanted to marshal there. And get to the Joy.
Oh, really? Besiege Joy FM.
They wanted to. I said, hold on, I will go and deal with it. They said, no, we are going there, and whatever is going to happen, it will happen. I said, no, let me go and deal with it. You guys should stay back. I will go and deal with it. They said, no, they are going there. So I called into Joy FM. I couldn't get through. So I called a gentleman called Smith, and I said, Smith, go straight and tell these people to know how to talk, because Kenyans are getting aggrieved with their so-called
the
analyzing the
situation
issue of the government chair, where they brought in the name of the government chair and said that it was not necessary for the government chair to issue a release and telling the king of Igbo not to perform Yam Festival. Really? Is this station in Ghana? Is Joy FM
yes.
a Ghanaian station?
Yes, it is.
In Accra?
Yeah.
Then I'm disappointed. I'm
That's
really disappointed.
Kwesichum's radio and television.
I'm really disappointed in Joy FM in that manner. That you sit down, vilify your king. The
And the radio station is on
the radio station is right away,
Chief's King
far away,
Orlando,
not less than 1 kilometer from the king.
from his residence.
And
So
then
they could even go there to verify.
You did not go to interview the king.
No.
But you rather sat in your studio and then said words of
Very
caution
disparaging remarks.
to the king. Who are you to make that kind of decision? So I got there, very angry.
Oh, you got there yourself?
I went there. I stopped the boys, but I got there. And I told them, who is the guy? Where's that guy called Kweku? Funny enough, when I saw his picture, he was some Antibi.
Not really, but a human.
If this is the guy who was speaking, seriously, there was no need for me to go there. To be very honest, after I saw his picture, something like this. There was no need for me to go there. I mean, he's not worth my attention.
Yeah,
but it's the message that is the problem. You know, so we got upset, and then we scolded them. We told him. The moment I got there, they were like, "Oh, Dr. Ayariga, we side with you. We are with you." I said, "Hey, it's that hypocrisy."
Join FM says they side with you.
The moment they saw me, that was the first. I said, "Don't do that."
Wow.
People are listening to you, and all the things you said was not in favor of what you are telling me now.
Yeah.
This is about the sovereignty of Ghana. And we are not joking. Nobody should sit somewhere and think that Ghanaians were joking with this matter. Whether you are a Ghanaian, you are a Nigerian, once you joke with this matter, we are not going to spare you. Because this is our sovereignty. This is the country. This is national security. This is the nation Ghana.
Yeah.
It's not about Ghana politics. Put politics aside. In politics, we can say all the things we want to say and get away with it. But when it comes to the sovereignty of this country, people died.
Exactly.
Our great-grandfathers died for us to have independence. They went to war for us to independence. They did everything. They sacrificed their life, their resources for us to get to where we are. We cannot sit for you to go and take some coins.
Allegedly
coins. And then you go and sit on TV and promote such a program. And in favor of the Igbo man. Are you serious? Are you sick?
But do you know, prior to his program, he was on his Facebook page and ran similar program like this and said those calling on the Igbos or Nigeria to go are preaching xenophobia.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you know about xenophobic attack? What do you know about that? Someone who claims to be a king and causing havoc and mayhem in your country and has put up 16 sub-chiefs.
Sure.
You're not worried about that. You're not worried about that. You're worried about your small coins. You're worried about your people who come and sit down there and make some jokes. And you think the Ghanaians are joking. Funny enough, when we got there, he wasn't there. Thankful he wasn't there.
Oh, Kweku had gone.
Yeah, because a lot of people were very upset. There were many outside. Even when I asked them to stop, some were still outside. Some boys were still outside because this is not about politics. This is about Ghana's sovereignty. And people are not joking with their sovereignty. Especially when you go against it in favor of the person which everybody's talking about, Gamanche. You go against Gamanche. If you do that in Ashanti region, a young man came in Ashanti region and made some noise. They beat him up and he died of internal bleeding. I don't know whether you saw that story.
I saw it.
You think they are joking?
But he was insulting the king of Asante.
And this man, what were they doing? They were also insulting Gamanche.
I mean, what has the Akufo done to deserve that?
I think that the freedom of speech is becoming one too many. People just
and the Ghana chief
abuse it.
Do you also recall there's another man in Kumasi called Jataba or sort of?
I called him.
Oh, you've spoken to Jataba.
You don't have time for all these things. I called him and I want him. And I told him, Jataba, don't make that mistake. People will deal with you at anywhere they get.
And he was questioning the rights of the Ghana chief to have issued that statement or some sort.
Can you imagine as if you are the spokesperson of the government? You are a presidential aspirant.
Huh?
Jataba is UFPP.
Oh,
Jataba, who went and they disqualified him. That's Jataba.
So I was trying to connect the dots. The teaser out. Who is this?
UFP. Jataba.
Oh,
the police.
so he's your colleague.
That's what I called him.
Oh, boy.
And I said, boy, man, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
Don't joke with
Oh,
this
the Jataba we know.
That is Jataba you know. He said, oh, he's in Takoradi. He called me back. He pleaded with me. I said, hey, man, don't joke with this matter. We are not joking here. This is about Ghana. When leaders cannot stand up for their country, then we don't call them leaders. Look, let's be sincere. Who is Chukwudi? Who is Chukwudi? Chukwudi, who is a cassette seller, who migrated to come to Ghana for greener pasture. Let's put the record straight. The man did not come with investment into Ghana. He came looking for greener pasture 30 years ago to survive. I'm told he ran away from, after he was sentenced and he was released from prison, he ran to Ghana to settle. That is Chukwudi. And then he comes to Ghana and self-acclaimed himself a king. Let me tell you the laws of Ghana. Section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act.
Again, Section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act, 2008. Listen well.
Act 759.
Okay.
Makes unlawful claim to chieftaincy a criminal offense.
Again.
Unlawful claim to become a chief is a criminal offense. So Chukwudi,
and that is if you are even a citizen.
Yes.
For example, if Kweku, I want to call myself
and you make yourself unlawful.
And of course, I'm a Ghanaian.
And you make yourself a chief.
I offend the law.
You offend the law, and it's a criminal offense.
Oh.
Now, let me say, Section 63, Act 75 again, empowers citizens to challenge unlawful installments.
Empower Section what?
Section 63 of Act 759. Empowers citizens to challenge unlawful installment.
Hey.
So, Chukwudi,
guys,
we are coming for you.
Yehovah.
We are the citizens. We are challenging you because you are not a king.
You are not challenging a Ghanaian chief.
No, we are challenging
a foreigner.
And listen to this section of this part, which is very important. Article 270, 2B of the 1992 Constitution prohibits the conferment of chieftaincy title on non-citizens.
Hey, Doc, this is breaking.
Yes, prohibits.
Please, let's stay a while longer.
Again, Article 270, 2B of the 1992 Constitution prohibits the conferment of a chieftaincy title on a non-citizen. So, Chukwudi, first of all, we are giving you an ultimatum.
Ultimatum declares tonight.
Ultimatum declares. I started with 2 weeks. The police said we should give them, because we have reported him to the police. The police invested. 3 days ago, the police invited the team. The team went to the headquarters and met with the National Police Headquarters team. And then defended the petition against Chukwudi and his deportation. They wrote a statement and they gave the police 2 weeks ultimatum to take Chukwudi out of Ghana. The police pleaded and said it takes time to do investigation and then we should give them more time. We are adding 1 more week. We want to give the police 1 more week because he's gone against the regulations of our constitution and articles of our constitution. And for that matter, we today, that's how Dr. Hassan declare that if by 17th of October 2025,
just next month.
Next month, 17th
October,
3 weeks from today.
2026.
3 weeks from today.
2026 or 2025.
3 weeks from today.
I'm not being sarcastical, but I'm trying to be real.
3 weeks from
is
today.
Really in heat, so I'm trying to get
17th of October 2025.
Just next month.
Chukwudi should vanish from Ghana. If he doesn't, no policeman can protect him.
Hey.
No military man can protect him. And no government official will protect him. Because we are going to exercise our civic right.
A strong jurisdiction.
We are going to exercise our civic right. And that is the Article 63, Section 63 of Act 759 that empowers citizens to challenge unlawful installment. And he is not a king. And also, we are calling on him and his subordinates, the sub-chiefs, every one of them, by 17th of October, they should strip themselves the titles.
Across the 16 regions.
Across the 16. If they are Nigerians, they move out. Because we are not going to joke with this matter. So we are calling national security to take note of this. Because this is our sovereignty, and we are not joking with it. We are going to remove that chair he sits calling himself a king and making videos. If you're not a king and you agree you're not a king, why sit on a stool that is, you call it your chieftaincy chair and make such kind of announcement? This matter, I'm calling on Ghanaians all over. This is a cause for all of you to support. That on this day, wherever you are, if you are in Bolga, look for the Igbo chief who calls himself. If you are, we are going to exercise our right, which is called citizen arrest. Let me put it clear. It's called citizen arrest.
A bombshell.
It's called citizen
17th
arrest.
October.
Because his presence in Ghana is a national security
Yeah,
threat.
poses existential threat.
Because he's daring Ghanaians. Every day he keeps coming with videos daring us. You listen to him when he said that it's a lie.
Yeah.
This man keeps lying every minute he opens his buccal cavity. He lies. Every second he opens his buccal cavity, he lies. I am not joking. I told you you will not have a yam festival. You said you were going to have it. The videos were circulating, the posters were on.
Yeah.
The advert was carried out. You saw the advert. You understand? You saw the advert. And all over, they were their own media men were on and on.
Yeah.
Were on and on. And then all over having those adverts. And that they were going to have the Yam Festival. Now let me make it clear.
Yeah.
If he doesn't know, he should know. That even as citizens,
Hey, tonight, party, breaking news, eh?
that even as citizens of Ghana, we all have culture and tradition.
Yeah.
We all have festivals that we all perform.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not. I am a Kusasi
Good.
by tribe. We have the festival called the Samampit Festival.
The Samanpi.
Samampit Festival.
Sure.
This Samampit Festival is celebrated every year.
Ghanaians, listen oh, from Upper East.
This Samampit Festival is celebrated every year around December.
Yeah.
To thank the gods of bumper harvest and the period of famine.
That's right.
And good harvest. And our celebration. This festival is done by our king, the overlord of the Kusa tradition.
Really?
Zugrana Naba Asegiri Asonka II. We all go. We move from every part of the country, the
this
world.
country.
Every
Really?
part of the world.
The
Not,
Kusasis.
yes, not the country alone. Every part of the world. Some come from the US, some come from the UK, some come from Germany, some come from London, some come from every part of the world, including those of us who live in Accra and every part of Ghana.
Wow.
And we moved to Baku. We moved to Baku, and then we go and celebrate it there.
Wow. In Boko.
In Baku. That's where we celebrate.
Not in Accra.
Not in Accra.
Like, seriously?
Not in Accra. In Baku. Same with the Bombers. Same with the Mampusis. Same with the Gonjas. They all go back to their chiefs. And so even if you say you are a chief, let's all things be equal.
Yeah.
You are a chief. Go to Nigeria. It's just 30 minutes from here.
Exactly.
30 minutes away. Take a plane. $500, $300. Go there and celebrate. Now you are bringing people from Nigeria
Rather here.
to come and celebrate here because you are building a kingdom. And some people will sit on Joy FM and not understand the dynamics of what this man is doing and say that there is nothing wrong with it. Unless you don't have common sense, then you can say there's nothing wrong with it. But if you have some level of common sense, you realize that there's something wrong with somebody taking over your sovereignty and building a kingdom and trying to take over. Not even that. Look at the activities of the Igbos in Ghana.
Yeah.
Go to the police, get the records of armed robbery, and look at the percentage of Igbos in that list, on that list. Check underage prostitution.
Ghana.
Here, go round, prostitute. And the high level of Igbo members on the list. Check cybercrime.
Yeah.
The number of Igbos. Check murder cases. Okay? All these activities that are happening are being introduced by Nigerians to Ghanaians. We don't know cybercrimes until Nigeria came. We don't know Yahoo until they came. We don't know murder cases, kidnapping. Now, even landlords are scared to give out their properties to Nigeria. Let me make it clear. Yesterday, a gentleman called, he's called Sule.
Sule?
Yes, called me from Pare, and said, Dr. Ayariga, we want to side with you. Do you know what the Nigerians are now doing? They are Yahoo boys who are into rituals. They are doing two things now. They go to mortuaries and meet with the mortuary men.
A cemetery?
Yes.
Oh, mortuary.
Mortuary first.
I see.
And buy parts, human parts for their Yahoo. And the other ones, they come and sit around the cemetery. And when new bodies are being buried, they exhume those bodies and take the parts. This is what is happening currently in Ghana now by Nigerians. By the Nigerians. Can you imagine where we are getting to? And we are not worried about this. We're worried about what? No fuel. Some useless coins.
Cultural diversity.
And talking about defending some ethnicity and some group of foreigners in your country against your own tradition. The guard. I'm shocked the guard boys didn't even go to Joy FM and destroy the place. I'm shocked. Or maybe they were on their way and we stopped them. Because you cannot insult a Santino or a Gamanche and the people watch you. You have touched them in Ghana.
Yeah.
We cannot go to Nigeria and behave the way the Igbo man is behaving. He talks like he eats from the back. He talks anyhow. He lies anyhow. He speaks anyhow. And people are accommodating him. Let me tell you, me, doctors, I will strip you naked in Ghana. Nobody can stop me. And nobody can defend you. Face to face. Watch me very well.
Hey, it's getting
we are going to face each other squarely. I will cut off the head of the fish. In my country.
This is a clear decapitation.
I am telling you, I'll take off the head of the fish.
A decapitation.
We are not joking. Don't joke with my family. I have all my children in this country. I have every family of mine here. So this is my country. This is where I want to be president. This is the country I want to move. This is the country I want to rule. This is the country I want to change. So I will not allow elements from another country come in the name of ECOWAS and destroy my country. If Nigeria is so sweet, and you are such a good man and a good businessman, take your resources and go back to Nigeria. We don't need you here. We do not want you in Ghana. Hurry up. Take your family. Take them out. Because after 17th, nobody can guarantee you anything. Nobody can guarantee you anything. We are not against you. Your persona. We are against your attitude and behavior and character.
It's getting critical.
It's either you sacrifice yourself or you sacrifice Nigerians. Choose one.
Choose one. Guys, things are getting very, very...
And we are not joking.
Yeah, we are not joking.
We are not joking.
Yeah.
And look, let me tell you, even if a Ghanaian tries us on whatever we are doing, you are a Ghanaian and you joke with this matter, we are not going to joke with you.
Yeah.
Masa,
guys,
it's not easy to build a nation. When people are allowing you to talk anyhow, we are getting the evidence against you. We are trying to gather all the things you want to say. Keep saying. We are getting more evidence. And let me be very clear. All the petitions have been sent. And I got a call yesterday from the CID office. Asking me to give them a date and come to them for them to take an extra statement about my petition against the. You remember we spoke about this, and I said maybe they were right. I got a call yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Finally.
And they want me to come to the police headquarters and give them another statement to support my petition against the Igbo man. So when they called yesterday, I told them they should give me until Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll give them the time and then come. He said at my leisure time. I said that's no problem. It's not. I don't have leisure time. I have a serious time. This one I want it done. I petition FBI.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's gone. I petition ECOWAS Parliament, the president of ECOWAS Parliament, and the chairman of ECOWAS Parliament. Like I said, I petition ICC.
International Court of...
I petition IOCO. They all have my letters. As I speak with you, all of them have my letters. Because this is not a joke. And I've given them every information I want. Maybe the Igbo king doesn't know who he's dealing with. He should check my
background. And these are serious organizations.
I'm told
who are going to start this business.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've gotten every information about his business activities and his criminal activities and people he have scammed over the period.
Then, hey,
and I've compiled them. He should be joking. His family should be worried. His children should be worried. His wife should be very, very worried. Very, very. My sister be very worried. Because anybody who tries to joke with the sovereignty of Ghana has Hassan Ayariga to face with. If any leader is not doing anything, not Dr. Hassan Ayariga, I'm ready for everything.
Doc, I want you to, some Ghanaians, including myself, of course, we see, I don't know what will be your views, but I'm sure you've heard of, that we think that all of this, the influx of Nigerians and other nationals playing with our sovereignty and all of that, but particularly let's stay with Africa. Some believe that Ghana should be prepared to exit ECOWAS. Do you support this move?
It's not about exiting ECOWAS that is going to solve our problem. It's about reforms. Ghana should send certain kind of suggestions and proposals.
Yeah.
Just like I spoke about UN yesterday, the reforms about the UN, what Africans should do. Same thing Ghana should do. And the immigration and the Ghana police should tighten our security so well that the mere fact that ECOWAS allowed, this is the meaning of ECOWAS. Member states can move freely within members' countries and then do business within the period of 90 days.
90 days, yes.
90 days. So ECOWAS members can move freely with goods and services to ECOWAS nation.
Yeah.
It's a treaty. It's just some kind of relationship, opening up a new relationship of Africans. But it does not say you should be foolish. It does not say you should tighten your security.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow you to allow elements of other countries to come into your and invade your
because
country
we are
and
all
behave.
Black. No.
Then somebody will say that Nkrumah. What do you mean by Nkrumah? If Nkrumah was to be today, life again today, he would have tightened other things.
Exactly.
He would have changed things. What do you mean? You say Nkrumah is the only citizen of Ghana?
No. And
we are also bigger Nkrumahs.
Even 1972, that's what Buzia also took another step.
What are people saying?
Against
that the Nkrumah of Ghana wants unity. Unity with what? Criminals? Or unity with armed robbers?
That's why some people are saying that
the agenda of Nkrumah
is talking about, bring Africans together and all. That was Nkrumah's dream.
Nkrumah's dream was building an African unity.
Yeah.
We still have that dream. I have a dream like that. Bigger than even what Nkrumah is thinking of. I have a dream of even African exiting from UN and building an African Union that is more powerful than the UN. And stop flying every time to New York. Or look at how they behave.
Yeah.
They fly to New York. They get there. They are given 15 minutes to talk.
Can you imagine?
In the process, the period in which they're given 15 minutes, nobody sits there. Everybody's gone. The seats are empty.
Oh.
They speak to empty seats. This is how they
it's quite strange though.
They speak to empty seats. They don't ask for reforms.
No.
They don't ask for anything. They just drink tea. They are giving $1 million to come and do whatever they want to do and go away. Give them sweet hotels to sleep. Okay? And then they say, oh, we went to the UN. What did you achieve from UN? You don't have a permanent seat.
No.
Non-permanent seats are 10. You are not even part of it. Now you come back to Ghana or come back to Africa. The next summit, China, Africa.
Can you imagine? Oh,
the president of China will sit down there and invite 54 African
heads of state.
54 African mumus, and they'll get up and go there. Oh, we are going to China African Summit. And you line them up. One president.
Yes.
Not UN. This time it's not UN, it's one president. Line them up. Shake them, and give them loans. And they'll come back. The next one, Russia. African Summit.
Rasputin.
Yes. He will also sit down there and call them. And they will go. Can you imagine what kind of leadership is this? What kind of leadership is this? You think Dr. Hassan as your president, I'll go there? Nobody. No. Masa. So we are in deep shit. Now, Nigeria thinks that they can send their elements here. Look, go back to Nigeria and build your country, Nigeria.
Exactly.
You are not ashamed of yourself that a country is driving you, sacking you, you don't want to go. This is disgraceful to the people of Nigeria.
But the Anambra state we are learning.
This is disgraceful.
The people the whole Anambra state have been deserted. So what is he going to do there?
Because they themselves are scared of their country. They're scared of their country. They can't live in their own country. They've destroyed their country. Look, if Ghanaians don't take time, I'll be alive to tell that story, and they'll be alive to also share the same sentiments with me. That if we don't take time, in the next 5 years, we all will go in, we'll have what is called by force curfew. You know what by force curfew? We'll go. By 6 p.m., everybody's running into his house because you are scared that some armed robbers, some thieves, some ritualists will kill you, like what is happening in Nigeria. And when we are fighting, certain idiots sit somewhere and think that they have the big mouth or they have the wrong microphone. Look, nobody should dare me with this matter. I'm not joking. Nobody should dare me with this matter. I'm sending this signal out. Nobody. Because when it comes to my sovereignty, there's one thing I don't compromise. So I will not wait until my kids, my family cannot leave, must by force go into their rooms by 6 p.m. This is what is happening in Nigeria. By 6 p.m. everybody. And in Nigeria, almost every businessman has a bodyguard.
Exactly.
Holding weapons. Because robbery is everywhere.
Politicians,
kidnapping,
businessmen.
It's everywhere. There is no rule of law in that country. So they find peace in Ghana. And when you come to Ghana, it's very easy for them to migrate to Ghana. They just run into Ghana. And I am calling on my good brother, Samuel Basintali.
Yeah, immigration
board. He's my brother. We're in the same school. Tighten your immigration laws. Put up serious checks that foreigners cannot just move into this country easily. Because soon we'll crack down on all foreigners. Because any undocumented foreigner, if the police is not doing it, we'll help them do their work. And the police and landlords, let me put this thing out to landlords. From today onwards, you've been doing this program. That no landlord should rent his property or land out
we are gathering
to a foreigner who does not have proper documentation and registration. And do not rent your house to more than one person in your home. If it is a man and a woman, that's fine. And their children, that's fine. But beyond that, if there are 3, 4 guys, no way. Get us, call Mr. Kweku Annan, who will send the police there to evict all of them. If you have a problem, give your number out. Any landlord who is being terrorized by any foreigner, whether Nigerian or Igbo, let this message get to every landlord. You have a savior in us. We are your savior. We will support you. We will protect you. We will be there for you. Because we are not going to joke with this matter. And I'm calling on national security to as a matter of urgency. Do not see this as a political thing. Come out and defend your country.
This is not a political
This is not about
thing.
you are national security of Ghana, not national security of NDC. Do what is right and stop thinking that it's a protocol. No, you are not there for protocol. You are there to protect the lives of your citizens and their properties.
And their
Ghanaians are very right. Nigerians must go. May they go. Because anywhere they enter, Nigerians must put their DNA there. That DNA of irresponsibility. Now, must you go to another man's land to go and become a king, whether directly or indirectly? If you have the money too much, why can't you go to your land to go and establish it? Why can't you live modestly among the nation where you find yourself? Must you come and make the citizen of that country or that nation where you reside in to feel as if they are nothing? Many of you want to show up, say una to get money. These Onyibo people, Westerner, wey come Africa many years ago to come colonize Africa, to come Africa land. They never establish Africa. They never come to develop Africa. They come to collect their goodies and they all went back home. Anywhere Nigerians go, they want settle down there. They want inherit that place. They want conquer that place. They want make the citizen of that country to feel as if they are nobody. Must you do that? Why can't you now go to another people country, make you now collect the things? If you dey work, you collect your money where you want collect, you go back to your nation to go and use it to do better things. Ghanaians, they vex say una don carry kidnapper things come Ghana. They say okpo na una hand, therefore they see say their children not they do okpo. Yes, now like Ghanaians talk. Let us talk about these things. Me personally, I never see a young Ghanaian where they 18 years, 17 years, 16 years where they do okpo. But go for where they do okpo today, you go see a Nigeria girl 14 years where they do okpo there. How can they sit down there make una corrupt their own children? Me wey get small family like this, I will never be happy seeing anybody coming to corrupt my children when they take my time, my dedication, they invest my emotion, my money, my time, everything to raise my children, to come allow one person to come corrupt them. These videos are online. We have seen it. Small Nigeria get 13 years, 14 years. They Ghana, they do, but they get family for home. Not be parents born these children. Many of una even they go online, they talk, say Ghana too small, Nigeria go back Ghana with small coin. If Ghana too small, make una they go now. They say they don't need una again because una get bad character. Most of una get bad character. I will not talk say I be Nigeria, make I not talk the truth. Now the same thing una come they do for this abroad here. Una jackpot because of hustling purpose. After una don't come, now for una to come they talk say Nigeria not good. Una want inherit this abroad as if only but we go Nigeria that year, we go Africa that year. Did they inherit Africa? They went there, they collect all the riches of Africa. They all went back to their own various nations. They never stayed. But una want stay here. Una want buy here. Now the same thing they do for Ghana. How can you go to Ghana? You say you be businessman or woman. Another Ghanaian where they do the same business where you they do. Under 3 months, you will be Nigeria go back car, expensive car. Not be the same work una they do. How come you they make that Ghanaian not the maker? If not be so una they use all those businesses they cover up in disguise. Una they do all bad things. Yes now. Now the same thing una they do for this abroad. And una want Ghanaians to keep quiet. You married to a Ghanaian. You have children in Ghana. Why can't you live a simple, modest life there? If at all Ghana land is blessing you, take that blessing to your country to go and use to bless your country. Must you buy a whole land there to turn it to a whole village? Must you be a king there for there to know, say yes, you are succeeding? No. The problem is many of you want to make these citizens of Ghana to feel as if they are nothing. Will they see una comment? Will they see una attitude? This is wrong. Let Ghana chase Nigeria away. If una talk say Ghana small, make una go to that big Nigeria. There is a lot of land in Nigeria that you can develop today, you can establish. But no, una say no. Una they carry una bad business, they go other nations. Everywhere we go now, Nigeria. Nigeria not get good record again because of some of the things where our brothers and sisters are doing.
Guys, welcome. And this is the Frontline Show, of course, Ghana Speaks Extension with my guests. Dr. Hassan Ayariga, of course, here in the studio. And I'm sure now we've laid the cards all right there on the table. That on the 17th of next month, the self-styled and embattled King Chukwudi Jude will be gone. We are simply asking him to have a safe passage. Perhaps may want to go with his children, or we decide to leave the children here, or the wife, or whoever, that one. We don't know. So that's about it. You see, even America, almighty America, they are deporting people back to back and all that. Doc, told them, what do you make of it? Even at the UN?
Even at the UN, yeah. United Nations Assembly. You listen to Trump, listen to his message. He looked them. He looked at them in their faces, all of them, and told them he was deporting their citizens. And he's not ready to entertain any citizen from anywhere.
Our president was sitting
President Mahama was there. But have you forgotten? President Mahama, the almighty President Mahama, is now the receiver of all the deportees from African descent. How sad. Americans came here 3 months ago to 4 of our children with the tag that they are into car syndicates. You remember that story? 4 of our boys.
And they are still with them.
Took them out of this country. The president of Ghana could not protect them. But the president of Ghana cannot deport a criminal. A self-acclaimed king in this country. And he still have the audacity to open his wide buccal cavity and talk arrogantly. Speak. 17th is your day.
And said we are uncultured.
We are uncultured. The Constitution. Read again.
Yes, let's read.
I'll read again.
Yeah. Article.
Section 63 of Act 759 empowers citizens to challenge unlawful installment. Carefully.
I see.
Section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act.
Section 63
of the Chieftaincy Act 2008.
2008. I'm also
Act
repeating.
759.
Act 759
makes unlawful claims to chieftaincy a criminal offense.
Great one. You heard it loud and clear.
And we are going to invoke, we are citizens, we are going to invoke Article 2661 of the Constitution, Section 1011 of the Act 2020, Act 1036, to regulate and limit land acquisition by non-citizens. Now, no more. Landlords, listen very well. No more sales of land to Nigerians or to foreigners. Outright sale, no more. There's a clause that prevents you and regulates the limit land acquisition. Okay? That there's a limit to the land acquisition that foreigners can have. And that must be also made. So Ghanaians, we have the Act backing us. We have the Constitution backing us. So citizen arrest.
That's right.
Is going to happen on the 17th. If you're all watching and listening, 17th of October, we are going to embark on citizen arrest if the self-acclaimed king who has violated the laws is still living in Ghana.
Hey.
This is the law we are following. This is a profound. And we have the right to do that. We as citizens have the right to invoke and do citizen arrest of anybody.
So then at this time, we don't need a national security too.
No, the national security should help him by taking him out. That is the easiest thing to do. But if they don't do it, they shouldn't blame us. They should not blame us. Somebody will sit down and say, hatred. Hatred of what? Of course, I hate criminals.
Is it beginning to look like,
some people think that we are jealous. Who is he? What does he have that we jealous him? Somebody comes to my country to get no coffee to eat and I'm jealous of him. Jealous of what? He should go back to his country You get something. He's living good in Ghana. Can he live like that in Nigeria? By now, they don't pay him.
As they will say.
They don't pay him.
Hassan, as the Nigerians
will say.
Yeah.
By now, they don't pay him.
But so surprisingly that the Anambra state is now empty. The whole nation
because
is deserted.
I'm told. I saw it on the TV, on TikTok, when
many of them are
scattered people around because they kill each other and eat each other. Cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
That is serious.
Should the Ghanaian authority, including journalists, not be concerned about that?
You see, the hypocrisy of our journalists and our media men and then our, what do you call them, celebrities, is because they have found some enjoyment that some Nigerian comes here and they also go here.
Repeat this.
Because of that, they think that we should accept the criminal activities
some of these celebrities.
Let me tell you, you are a celebrity to yourself. You are a journalist to yourself. You cross our line. We don't care who you are. There are so many countries you can go and carry out with your music and whatever you want to do. But when criminals are parading and destroying our country, and we are fighting those criminals, and you think that because you go to Nigeria and get your knock of fuel and you try and make any noise, remember that the citizens have the power. The citizens have the power to do whatever. So don't sit down and think because you're a knock of fuel. We have seen the best celebrities in the world. Where are they today? Michael Jackson is gone.
It's gone.
Lucky Dube is gone. Bob Marley, they are all gone.
Yeah.
All these best, even our own here, Dada Lumba, they are all gone.
Dada K,
all gone. So you are not something important that you won't go. You will go.
Serious, eh?
So don't joke with the destiny of this country. Even there are some who are not relevant anymore. They are still alive. But their music is no more, nobody listens to them anymore. So no celebrity or media man or journalist should think that because I have a relationship with Nigeria, we should allow this Igbo king to misbehave in this country and we should all forget about it. Forget about it for what?
And also the surprising, why politicians perhaps also pull in some sharp one.
Like I was saying, Trump told them in their faces that he's deporting their own children. He's deporting them out of his country because he wants to sanitize his country. Even Nigerians are the... Look, when they deported the people to Ghana here, President Muhammad said it, that 13 of them were Nigerians. And one was a Zambia or Malian or Zambia. Did we receive Ghanaian? Now you take our passports, you go around destroying our name, and you sit down and think that, I don't know what is wrong with people. Maybe you have to begin to lash people. No curfew.
No curfew. Let's read some messages. Let me read this one. I say, good evening, my boss. Grandma coming from. Oh, okay.
His chair and upstairs.
I see.
The boys have told me that that's where they do the 419. The upstairs.
Wow.
And the chair, there's something behind. When we get there, you cross the
Dr. Ayariga and the business community and those who have the huge capital should go into importation of spare parts and other hardware materials to push Nigerian retail business away. Because most of their gurus are the ones who do a lot of these imports for their people to retail, including Ghana. Verify this from Aboso Kain and the rest. It's scary. Most of our people don't venture into those bulk imports because of capital. Kweku, good evening. Please, why didn't Mr. Ayariga talk about the GIPC law? This is why they are here in their numbers. Bro? Doc?
Yes.
Yes.
The GIPC. The GIPC law reserve retail trading for only Ghanaian citizens. And it also says that foreigners who comes into Ghana must come with goods of origin.
Exactly.
Country of origin. So you come with your goods of country of origin, you are allowed 90 days to trade, come in as a supplier, sell to the retail traders and move. So Nigerians, for instance, because they have oil, they can bring in crude and sell to the Ghanaian oil businessmen, OMCs and BDCs. And stay 90 days, get their money or whatever, and then they'll move. Because that is what they're... But Nigerians cannot come to Ghana and open spare parts because they don't manufacture spare parts unless they started doing their 419 spare parts.
Yeah.
So whatever you are bringing into Ghana, and when you bring, you are not even allowed to stay more than 90 days. That's the law. And you are not allowed to do retailing.
To stay 90 days.
So the issue of retail traders, I am yet to finalize a meeting with Guta and Abu Sonkai, and when that is done, they should not think that the Ayariga they know is the kind of leaders they know, the one who will just sweep things under the carpet after they start and leave it. No, me, when I start with something, I follow it to the end. So after meeting with the Guta president and his people and the Abu Sonkai, we will now also start citizen arrest on retailers.
It's going to be hot.
It's not going to be easy. Let's first of all cut the head of the fish. And when we take off the fish, then we'll now start with the rest.
Good. Now we start with the rest. Guys, my time is up. And of course, I'm sure you've really enjoyed tonight's, special edition. As the momentum, momentum goes with Ultimatum. Tonight are all running concurrent. On the 17th of October, 2025, the deadline for Chukwudi is 9. To leave Ghana is 9. And I would say, Ghanaians here and around the world, take note of this. The date, 17th.
Everyone should come out.
17th. All Ghanaians, wherever you are, come out in your numbers. Before even the 17th, I'm sure, we'll be doing what we have to. We'll have a show. Enough is enough. This is not about national security matter. This is not about John Mahama. John Mahama, the president, His Excellency, he's ruling his country. National security, do your national security stuff. And we too, we are doing ours. It's as simple. The citizenry responsibility, the corporate responsibility of the citizens is what we are here to do on the 17th. This time, we don't want it. The street protest and all of that, we've done enough. We've drummed home. We've spoken to Chukwudi severally, overly, to have a safe passage. And I believe that he should have listened all this while. We don't have any more options. The Americans with the English phrase says, we don't need more dramatics. We need more options than dramatics. The drama will be over on the 17th. So, this is where we'll lay the curtains. But let me read quick message. So, good evening, bro. Please, we need brave men like Mr. Hassan Ayariga to lead our mother, Ghana. Big ups, okay? Let me read this one too. It says, good evening, bro. Bro, we know joy. They support we rowing something because they sometimes write well, so that it's easy for me to read it and then folks will be gone. Okay, guys, I have to put it here. Oh, this one says what? Dangote's refinery sacks all Nigerian workers 24 hours to join, what's that, Pegasan or something. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm just hearing something like that. I'm not quite sure what that means. Funny enough, sometimes they have this analogy that Nigerian banks. Look, Masa, come and take your bank. You think your banks are taking money from us? You are siphoning, what do you call it? Hassan said, come and take your bank. Your Fidelity banks and your Access banks.
They should not dare me to call on Ghanaians not to.
Said we are going to open 60 million Heritage Bank. And we close it here in this country. They have forgotten.
I remember Heritage Bank. They should not dare us. Because their banks are only taking money from us and putting counterfeits inside. We know. When we get there, we'll cross that place.
Amalgamated
we are coming there. One by one, step by step.
Let me read the last one. It says, good evening, Kweku. Black Rasta is busily defending the Igbo.
Black Rasta should warn himself. He thinks we are joking with him. Well, we'll come there, we'll make him black man. You sit down and go and take your local field.
But he's a countryman.
My countryman should behave.
Bro, talk.
My countryman should behave. We will come to him. We don't have time. Behave. We are not joking, Masa. Black Rasta. Black Rasta, be careful. We are not joking.
Alhaji Hassan Ayariga just gone past 18 community. Now, since here the battle lines drawn clear, say Ghana 4 on the 17th, we are coming up. Ye Susu, ye Jidi, ye Huni said,
make a white Rasta.
By that time, let you could do one man musu.
Monday,
exclusive B Bao. Monday, I won't give you hint, but something is coming exclusive on Monday edition. Still on the Igbo matters. On Monday. You'll be shocked. But folks,
alright guys, let me use this opportunity to address few concerns that came up on this particular video. Kudos to Dr. Hassan Ayariga for going to Joy FM, ensuring that they speak to that guy. But this is another one, another strong warning to Kweku, okay, Asante in Joy FM. I don't know how old you are. Like I said, I don't think you have what it takes to discuss matters that has to do with chieftaincy in Accra. You can go anywhere and discuss that, but let me just send this strong warning to you. You have to be very careful whilst you walk around. You cannot be saying all those things you are saying against the government. Now guys, nyama you are gafio careful ni o fine ne ka share wi mo na mi nkembo ngo ne ka lebi ne o fine e shiba mi ni te kuchu o fine papa numo bomode na hana cho blanu ne ke baga your office afa amonu pa afen keba Joy from no pa afen keba gamanche palice na wa machine ake ni bi ko me ni ko gamahi ke ni bi ko me ni ka gamanche he kan ba US na mele bona ba yule amanya me ya he ko me na ma wi onu njonji amanya me ya he ko me na ma wi motomo ne keme na kanonka me ga ameke bule fiu ahanga me tra no manyaba